In a quiet village nestled between rolling hills, there lived an old man named Raghu. He was frail, with a long white beard and piercing eyes that held the weight of many years. He lived alone in a small hut at the edge of the village, and though he rarely spoke, he was well known. The villagers whispered about him. Some said he was wise, others believed he was hiding something. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, a stranger arrived in the village. He was a tall man with sharp features and a confident smile. Introducing himself as Devon, he claimed to be a traveler searching for shelter for the night. Being the only one who lived alone, Raghu was asked if he could accommodate the traveler. He hesitated but agreed, inviting Devon into his modest home. That night, they sat by the fire, and Devon, sensing Raghu's reluctance, tried to earn his trust. "Old man, people say you have a secret," Devon said, his voice smooth. "Something valuable that no one has ever seen. Is it true?" Raghu chuckled softly. "A man who trusts too easily loses everything," he replied. "And a man who is too curious invites danger." Devon laughed but made a mental note of the old man's words. He decided to stay longer, offering to help with chores and pretending to care for the old man's well-being. Raghu, though cautious, eventually warmed up to him. One afternoon, as they sat outside, Raghu sighed. "You have been kind to me, so I will share something with you," he said. "Years ago, I discovered a treasure hidden beneath this house. A chest filled with gold and jewels. But I have never taken a single coin from it. Greed destroys men." Devon's heart pounded. "A treasure?" He masked his excitement and asked, "Why keep it hidden, old man? Why not use it to live a better life?" Raghu shook his head. "Because wealth attracts trouble. That is why I never trusted anyone with this secret." That night, Devon couldn't sleep. He thought of the treasure, the life he could live if he took it. His hands itched to dig beneath the house. He had to have it. When he was sure Raghu was asleep, Devon took a shovel and began digging. Hours passed, and finally, his hand struck wood. With trembling fingers, he lifted the lid of the chest, only to feel a sharp pain in his back. Gasping, he turned around. Raghu stood over him, holding a bloody dagger. "You fool," the old man whispered, his voice colder than the night air. "I never trusted anybody. That is why I placed a trap for those who did." Devon collapsed, his vision fading. As his last breath left his body, Raghu covered the chest and filled the hole once more, just as he had done many times before. At dawn, the villagers noticed Devon had vanished. But Raghu sat outside his hut, sipping tea as if nothing had happened. And so, life in the village went on, with people still whispering about the old man's secret, never knowing the truth. Moral: never trust anybody, for even the kindest face may hide the sharpest blade.